What is going on, everybody? It is the Walkthrough King, and here we have the Season 3 roadmap. It was just released for Black Ops Cold War and Warzone, so we have a ton of new stuff to cover. We're going to go over all of the new information that we have here today. First, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely recommend subscribing and joining our amazing community, as well as if you want to support the channel, a like on this video would be appreciated. Anyways, getting right into things right here, this is the main promo image of Season 3. Now, this was already leaked out in the past couple of weeks, but as usual with Call of Duty stuff, when it comes to leaks, you can't really cover it on YouTube, otherwise you get the copyright strike, and that's something that we're not trying to go for. But yeah, this is something that you might have already seen already. Moving on, though, we have a couple of talking bullet points of just things that we're going to see in this blog post. I'm going to skip over this because there's not really a point in covering this when we are going to go through every single thing and cover it anyways. Try to just save as much time as we can. Here is the Season 3 roadmap image, though. Let's just look at this first before we start going in depth on everything. As you can see, starting out, we have a couple of new multiplayer maps that are going to be dropping. Yamato. We also have Diesel, which is also going to have a variant of Diesel, which is a 2v2 map. This promo image kind of reminds me of something that you would see in Blackout, like almost one of the Blackout different gas stations that you could see around. Then we also have Standoff making its return. And we also have the new Fireteam map, Duga, that has been rumored for quite a while now. We also have returning modes Sticks and Stones and a multi-team elimination mode that's going to be dropping. A new score streak of the Strafe Run. For Warzone, we're going to see a Warzone map update. This is something we should expect every season, or at least a little bit of a change up every season. And this is kind of hinting at almost the map being destroyed, in my opinion, because I don't know, it just looks like that. There's been a lot of rumors in terms of the nuke event and everything else going on with Warzone. Some people are unsure if we are going to go into the 80s map next season or where we're actually going to go for Warzone, but my opinion, this is kind of hinting at that. We should know in the next couple of days, as the rumored nuke event is going to take place on the 21st, and that's only 2 days from now. And as we see a new Warzone event right here, this basically is probably just going to be a bunch of challenges to go around the map and actually see. The usual Warzone events that they call for this is basically just those challenge things. Personally, I feel like it should be called something else, and they should save events for some big in-game event, kind of like what Fortnite does. But if they want to call it that, that's on them. Anyways, let's move on to the zombie side. We also have the new Outbreak region, Duga, and a new field upgrade of Toxic Growth. I wonder what this is going to be. Maybe this is going to be some sort of gas that we just lay out in an area and just kind of linger there for a little bit. Not really too sure, but that's kind of what I get in my head as an idea when I see that. We also have new Outbreak vehicles of the cargo truck as well as the FAV, and a bunch of new intel is going to be coming to Outbreak as well. I really hope they don't spread that out within the 5 maps, because if they do, that's going to be a pain to try and find all the intel. The last times we had to find the intel in Outbreak, whew! But anyways, moving on, we got some new weapons. The PPSH-41, I absolutely love that this is coming to Cold War. Cannot wait to get my hands on this and use this myself in-game. We have the Swiss K31 sniper rifle, the ballistic knife, which it says Warzone and in-season on it. So I'm not really sure what this means. I don't know if this means it's only coming to Modern Warfare and Warzone. That wouldn't really make sense, being this is on the Black Ops Cold War roadmap. But then again, it also says it's for Warzone's roadmap. Still, I don't really feel like it makes sense having that show up only in Warzone and not anything else. But moving on, we have the Carve 2, which is dropping in season, as well as the AMP-63 and the baseball bat melee weapon. Going just a little bit below that, we have some new operators, the Knight, Wraith, Captain Price, and Antonov. I probably botched his name. But regardless, those are the new operators coming. I am actually pretty happy to see Captain Price drop into Cold War. That's going to be interesting to see him being used in Cold War. The crossover is going to be unreal. Then we have new prestige levels. These are the 4 new prestige icons, one for every level 50 that you hit, going past up till 200. Then we have Season 3 Reload. I don't know if they meant to put Reloaded or what, but Season 3's got to reload it. Anyways, we have new LTMs that are going to be coming mid-season, as well as they're hinting at a mid-season event. So maybe we'll see something crazy go down mid-season. I hope it's not just kind of what we've been seeing for these season events, where it's kind of just some challenges and maybe one little new interesting feature in the game. I'd rather see them for events take the route, like I was saying, of the Fortnite side, but that's just me. Anyways, let's get right into this blog post so far and kind of just go over things a little bit. That's the gist of the roadmap right there, but now we're going to cover it a little bit more in depth with the blog post that they did release here. Anyways, we have a story so far with Perseus' next move. Little paragraph right here explaining the storyline and just kind of what's going on. I'm going to skip over that for now. We'll be doing storyline videos for a different video. This one's just covering some of the new content that's going to be coming. But I'll scroll up one more time here, so if you do want to read this, feel free to pause, and then you can read that right there. And we also have the Hunt for Adler event, which is going to be a limited time event tasking operators with unique in-game challenges in Cold War and Warzone to learn Adler's whereabouts. Complete these challenges to unlock a bunch of different rewards. So basically kind of just like the events that we've been seeing in the past, just some challenges, you go do them, you earn some cosmetics in-game. Here are the new operators. We get some nice new promo images of this as well, a little bit bigger than the ones we've seen on that roadmap picture. Not going to spend a whole lot of time on this. If you want to see their backstory and description, feel free to pause as well. These skins actually look pretty cool, I got to say. And of course we have Captain Price right there. Glad to see he's joining us in Cold War. It's going to be kind of weird seeing him in Zombies, I'm not going to lie. We also have these 6 new weapons right here. We have some promo images for these as well. Again, I'm not going to cover these descriptions too much, so if you do want to see the official description, feel free to pause. And in the description as well, I will have this blog post link, so if you want to go and see that for yourself, you can too. See some nice new images of each of these new weapons here. I gotta say, I'm most excited for the PPSH-41. Really can't wait to use that in Zombies. Out of all these 6 weapons that we're seeing here, what are the ones that you guys are most excited for, and which ones do you guys think that you'll use right off the bat? Like I said, for myself, we're going with the PPSH. This gun almost looks like some sort of like futuristic gun with this barrel right here. Well, that looks pretty interesting. And then we also have a interesting promo image for the AMP-63. All the other ones had like a nice image of something in game. This is just, here's this. And we also got one for the baseball bat too. Now these two were rumored for quite a while, and they've been in the game files for quite a while. So these were something that we were basically expecting for these updates. The PPSH though, did not expect that. Actually really glad to see that is going to be coming to the game once again. I've been hyping that gun up way too much throughout this video. You guys are like, look at this guy, he's the PPSH fanboy. But for real, that gun is so good. Can't wait to see that. Here are some images of the new multiplayer maps that we're going to see. Here's Yamato. Hope I pronounced that right. We also have Diesel right here. I really like the vibe of this map and the looks of it so far. Like I said, the background mountains basically gave me a Blackout vibe right there. I wonder if it's something that was kind of like designed around something from Blackout itself. Very happy to see that it is also going to be a 2v2 or 3v3 map, as that's my favorite mode in multiplayer by far. Absolutely love the competitiveness of that mode. That's pretty much 90% of my playtime in multiplayer is in 2v2s at this point. It's just the best. We also have another promo image of Standoff right here. Got some images of Duga. This was in campaign right here, so I didn't actually play through the entirety of the campaign, so I'm not sure what this entirety of this map could look like. But if you guys have played campaign, you are going to recognize this right away. We also have Sticks and Stones promo image right here. It almost looks like his hands are kind of like he's about to break his arms off right there, but I cannot wait to play that mode as well. That was so much fun playing back in the day. They usually always bring back some fun party game modes like this every single time with the Treyarch games, as well as it has branched out into the other games as well, like Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer. Always fun to see these party mode games. They're always just a blast. Hop on with your friends at night and just play and just get through things. Also have multi-team elimination. This is something I will read the description of, as I think, yeah, I don't think we've seen anything like this before. It says the multi-team elimination mode brings the last team standing. Experience the Black Ops Cold War's biggest maps. Teams of 4 will fight to survive ever-expanding radiation zones. Redeploys will be limited and loadouts will be restricted, so teams will need to scavenge for weapons, score streaks, armor, redeploy tickets, and more. Merges the last team standing or the first squad to board the exfil chopper in the final zone to achieve victory. So it almost kind of sounds like it's like a mini Warzone almost. I don't know. I haven't really played a lot of these large team modes, so I'm not sure if there's anything that's been like this in the game prior. The only game mode I have played is Fireteam, but that doesn't really sound anything like Fireteam. This is almost going to be kind of like, to me, what it sounds like. It's like a teaser if we had Warzone and Black Ops Cold War on their engine and their style of gameplay. I don't know. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on what that sounds like right there to you guys, and if you guys think you'll enjoy that mode, as well as if you guys do plan to play that mode. So here's a promo image of the new Strafe Run score streak as well. Basically, the description is: call upon a pair of jet fighters to shower lead and rockets down upon the DZ with this new mid-tier score streak, perfect for racking up kills or holding down an area while your team captures the objective. So, pretty interesting score streak right here. More than likely, we'll see this in Zombies right away too, and I can't wait to see what this does. Should be pretty interesting to use. Moving on, we'll see the cargo truck. Looks like there's a mounted turret gun up at the top that you could use right there, which is pretty interesting. If this is coming to Zombies, that's going to be a whole lot of fun to use in Zombies there, driving around, shooting that machine gun at the top. Unless they remove that for Zombies, I don't know, but this should be pretty cool to see. I'm pretty excited to see what this is like in-game and use this myself. Moving on, we have new Outbreak content and more in Zombies. Here's the toxic growth right here. So here's the description, so we don't have to speculate anymore. Mother Nature bites back with this new field upgrade in round-based maps and Outbreak, guaranteed to slow down the undead masses by harnessing Ethereum crystals. They have developed the toxic growth, an activatable field upgrade that summons a deadly growth of toxic thorns in front of an operator. Okay, so that completely different than anything I thought it would be. I thought it would be some sort of gas or something else. From the sounds of it, we're gonna have a bunch of thorns come out of the ground and lock up some zombies, or maybe just make it so they're very slow in it. Enemies moving through it have their movement speed halved and suffer toxic damage until they exit the area. Basically, from the sounds of it, we could also keep upgrading it, just like everything else, to give it more charges, double its damage, and cause enemies who perish from the growth to explode. So that's pretty interesting. It'd be cool to see a chain explosion effect on that. Kind of like if one zombie explodes and another's near it, it'll cause a chain effect and they all start exploding. But I don't know. That sounds like it could be pretty interesting to use and pretty fun. Not sure if it's something that I would main from the sounds of it. I almost would keep using Ring of Fire or one of my other mains, but definitely going to give this a try. We have the new Outbreak region of Duga. And here's some more promo images of Duga basically right here. Short description of that. And uncover new secrets of the Dark Ether as the stage is set for the events to come. We do know that with Season 3, there is going to be the Easter egg added to Outbreak. And by that final sentence right there, it's kind of hinting at the Easter egg setting up future maps for what we're going to see. And a lot of people were speculating in the community, like, yeah, we got Firebase Z, and then the next map is going to be a Berlin map, potentially. A lot of people were thinking that Outbreak, with that Easter egg, it was going to lead into the new map, storyline-wise. This is kind of hinting at that, and almost kind of confirming that in different ways. We also have the new Outbreak vehicles, which are the two that we had talked about earlier. Cannot wait to see and use those in-game. We have new Outbreak world events and features, which this is basically talking about the Easter egg itself. For the first time in Outbreak, gain access to upgrades for the Die Machine Wonder Weapon. So that's actually really cool. We're going to see the proper Wonder Weapon upgrades for that. Unlock the powerful Ether Tool item by destroying furry crystals? What is that? Discover the secret to warping ahead to higher difficulty regions even faster and more. That's actually pretty cool sounding. From the sounds of that, I'm speculating that maybe we'll be able to skip ahead rounds and just get into further rounds right away off the bat, which would be really cool to see, as sometimes those beginning rounds they're a little too slow. You just want to jump into things and just go Sometimes you don't want to play through those beginning rounds. That's really cool to see if that is something like that. We also have expanded outbreak objectives. So I guess they're basically kind of reworking past objectives that we've already seen and giving us more areas to actually do these objectives in, which is cool to see for a variety of reasons, like they say right here, as after you played Outbreak over and over and over again, you could end up getting very bored of the mode and things could get very stale for you. I know personally, after a while, it started to get stale playing the same objectives over in the same areas over and over again. So I was going back to the actual main zombie maps over Outbreak for a little while there. Maybe this will bring me back into it and try out each one a little bit more. We also have some new Onslaught content. This, I don't know. I don't have PlayStation, so kind of sucks. But it's good to see that Onslaught still is getting some more love, so once it does drop for everybody else, we'll all just be able to jump in and play that right away with the latest, and it'll be a lot more fleshed out than what we've seen at launch for PlayStation users. We'll also have the 4 new Prestige icons. I really like this one right here with the hockey mask. Gives me the Jason vibes right there. Hell, I'd almost main that one right there. It even says who dares wins. I don't know why they put it like that, but yeah, I would almost main this thing right here. That icon's actually really cool. I like that icon out of all these ones. The one to the left of it is kind of like Zombies themed too, almost, with the skull and just missing teeth and everything else. But yeah, really like this icon right here. What are your guys' favorites out of these three? And then, so I'm gonna read this right here. At the start of Season 3, your season level will refresh to level 1. That's... We've known this for every season so far. Progress will resume from highest prestige level you achieved previously. Okay, so basically, yeah, it gives us all the same stuff as before. And then at 250 to 1000, we earn a new prestige key for every 50 levels. I don't know if this is something new or not. I think this might be something new. If that's the case, absolutely love this, because there are some calling cards and just different icons that cost more than 1 prestige key, and there's things I've been complaining to my buddy about this in private before, where I was like, I really hate the fact that if we were to do all 26 prestiges and get 26 keys, that is not enough to even get you 3 games worth of prestige icons. That's not even getting into the calling cards or anything else, so very happy to see this. It'll give us the ability to actually unlock everything from the prestige shop if you do earn high enough levels. Love the fact that we actually get that now. Quality of life updates for this game have been great. Like, a lot of the new features might be experimental and launch with things that are not so fleshed out, but they always do a great job of going back and just adding to these things and making it just better and better. And then, bunch of new challenges and stuff like that, just useful information. We also have the Warzone Intel. And all communication resources within Verdansk are dedicated to ensuring the survival of all operators throughout the containment protocol. It does give a story so far, kind of an update right here. If you guys want to see these stories so far, feel free to pause this and read this yourself. I'm going to skip over this. We'll be doing more videos over the actual storyline for Warzone and Call of Duty Cold War in the future. This video is getting to be a little bit too long, so we're gonna try and hurry up and just get through the rest of this blog post right here. We're reaching the end of it. Verdansk is about to heat up in a big way. I guess they're saying Verdansk is too dangerous for even a tier 1 operator to survive in. The answer is still unknown. It's recommended you clear your schedule for the week and ready yourself for a crescendo of utter chaos within Warzone. Be certain you're available for Operation Rapid Sunder throughout Wednesday, April 21st and beyond. Okay, so, yep, basically, once again, confirming April 21st and beyond, going into the new season, we're going to see that big Warzone event that has been speculated upon and very well hinted upon in the past couple of weeks here. And here, finally, we have the patch notes and the patch sizes right here. I cannot speak. This video has been so long. We've been talking for so long. But here's the patch sizes right here. And this is the end of the patch notes, basically, for this update. Pretty big update for all platforms, as you see right there. And that's it of the blog post. That is the Season 3 roadmap so far. More information on the events and everything else. Let me know what you guys think of all of this. We're taking off for now. This video's been long enough. It's been 20 minutes, but so much to cover in this. We're going to be posting a lot more videos Call of Duty-wise going forward in the future as well. I haven't really covered a whole lot of COD updates ever since past Black Ops 4, so I think that starting with this season, maybe we'll go back to the old style where we cover every single update for Call of Duty, just like I have been doing for Fortnite. With any of the past Fortnite updates, I've been doing patch note videos for that, and kind of stopped doing the Call of Duty ones. As one of the main reasons why was because when Modern Warfare was out, I didn't cover and play every single update religiously like I did with previous COD games. There could be an update that would have dropped in Modern Warfare and I just didn't play it for a day or two, where now I've been basically playing and checking out every new update when Black Ops Cold War came out. So why not go back to the old system and the old style of videos we did on this channel? I don't see any issue with that whatsoever. So stay tuned, we're going to be posting a lot more Black Ops Cold War information and content going forward in the future. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. So much to cover with this. We'll see you guys with Season 3's launch. Definitely going to do a live stream of that. And we'll see you guys there. Peace out, everybody. This has been the Walkthrough King.